I'm Olivia Hawley. Bear with me because I'm super nervous. I'm 22 years old. I go to Saginaw Valley State University in Michigan, and I'm a nursing major. And I was thinking on the way here on the airplane, a year ago, I was in such a different spot. I thought I wasn't going to get emotional, but I'm going to. A month ago, I was bald, no eyelashes, no eyebrows. I was super sick. I was on my post-transplant day, or 100 days. I was supposed to be basically quarantined. I didn't really listen, but but my story began. I was a senior in high school, and it was a month before I graduated, a couple weeks before prom. It was spring break, and sadly, I was at home getting up for work. And I woke up to a huge lump on my neck. And I wasn't too concerned, and it hurt really bad. And the thing about cancer with, I had Hodgkin's lymphoma, is it doesn't hurt. The tumors aren't supposed to hurt. So no one was really too concerned about it, but it was killing me, like back pain and everything. And so I went to have an ultrasound done, and the ultrasound came back abnormal, and then my parents were getting kind of concerned. And the doctor wanted to make sure that it wasn't Hodgkin's lymphoma, and to be honest, I didn't even know that was a type of cancer. And a couple days later, I had a CAT scan that showed a huge mass going under my clavicle. And then a couple days later, I had a biopsy done. And I was worried about having a scar on my neck for prom, but he did a really nice job. And I was at school with this huge compression Band-Aid on. And I went home early that day because I wasn't feeling good, and I was taking a nap, and my mom got home, and she was just bawling. And I was like, what's wrong? And she was like, we have to go to U of M, University of Michigan, Mott's Children's Hospital, and to get an x-ray, and she said, you have Hodgkin's lymphoma. And I had no idea what to even expect. And the first thing I thought of was, if it's cancer, am I going to lose my hair? And what was to come next. So we got to the ER. I had an x-ray, and I had a couple nodules in my lungs. And then I was really thankful because I had my last dance recital coming up, prom. I was graduating. But I was lucky enough I had my first round of chemotherapy at the end of May, and the next week I was able to go to my last dance recital. I don't know how I did it, because by the end I couldn't have, but I went to prom and everything. And I went through 4 months of outpatient chemotherapy. I went every other week for about 5 hours a day. I was sick the next couple weeks. I lost my hair, and I missed the first semester of college. And then by September, I was in remission, so that was awesome. And I went to a local community college. Then I transferred to Eastern Michigan to still pursue nursing. And sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. So a year and a half later, so this is now 2014, that summer, every time I took a sip of alcohol, my back would, I can't even describe the pain. It was just excruciating pain. I was doing Lamaze breathing to get through it. And of course I Googled it, and it said relapse of Hodgkin's lymphoma can commonly occur with the pain with alcohol. So of course I wasn't 21 yet, so I was nervous to tell my doctor, but my mom was like, you have to. And they thought, I went through another series of tests. This took almost 4 months to get through all these tests, because I had a PET scan that came back clear 2 weeks before I had my pain. I had 5 doctors tell me that it wasn't the cancer because my scan came back clear. So they were testing me for kidney stones and all that. I had ultrasounds done. Everything came back normal. And then, I called my doctor. I was really adamant. I was like, I don't care what we have to do. I want another scan done just to see. And sure enough, I had a spot in my spine light up, a couple in my lungs, my thymus, and a tumor in my thigh. So they started off with the thigh because that was less invasive, and that came back completely normal. So I wasn't concerned because that one came back normal. The other ones PET scans show a lot. But then he wanted to do the biopsies. So I was 3 weeks in at Eastern Michigan, and they did the biopsy on my back and my thymus. And a couple days later, I remember I was in a huge fight with my sister. We were arguing, like yelling at each other, and I walked away and my doctor had called me, and he was like, he goes, "Are you home right now?" And I said, "Yeah." And he was like, "Okay, you might want to sit down." And then I was a little worried. And he was like, "You have stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma again at relapse, and it's in your spine, thymus, and you have some in your lungs." And I just dropped to the ground and just started bawling. I had no idea what to do. And at this point, my hair had just gotten back to like here. And I know that sounds stupid, but for a girl, like so a lot of you have come up to me and complimented me on my hair, so that means a lot. But yeah, so I found that out, and he was just rambling on about treatment options, and I didn't even know what to do. And then my mom was at work, and I wanted to go drive to her work, and he told me, "No, don't drive. I don't want you driving. I'll call her." So she rushed home from work, and I went to U of M, and I found out that I had to do 4 rounds of this really intense chemotherapy. It was all inpatient this time, so I would go every 2 weeks for a week and get chemotherapy every day, and then I would go home for a couple more weeks. And the first time was nothing compared to the second time that I went through. The second time, I'm not gonna lie, was complete hell. If they told me I had to go through that again, I would not. I had a lot of really bad side effects from the chemotherapy, and neurotoxicity, which I guess basically I can describe it to you guys as like being blackout drunk. And that was like that every day. People came to visit me. I don't remember. So I had 4 rounds of that type of chemotherapy leading up to a bone marrow transplant in January. So that was last January. So I spent my 21st in the hospital. Don't remember it, but for other reasons. But my nurses were really, really great, and I was still on the children's side, so that was good. But there's so much I want to say, but I want to make sure I get it out, right? So my bone marrow transplant, I was in the hospital for the whole month of January. Then I got out and had the post 100 days. And that was hell, because I'm supposed to be graduating this year, and I'm not. I'm not even in nursing school yet because I'm so far behind. So it was hard being in the hospital and seeing, my friends going to class. I was jealous of everyone going to classes and having homework when I was doing nothing but watching Food Network and painting my nails. But the point of all of this, and Love Your Melon, when Kennedy Shea asked me to be a part of the crew, she was really hesitant because I was just getting back in the groove of everything, and she didn't know if I would want to be doing something with cancer yet. And I couldn't be more proud to be part of this company and organization. And Shepherd is the prime example of what got me through everything, because I was still on the children's side. And I am 21 years old, crying because I don't feel good, and there's 6-year-olds and 3-year-olds walking around with their IV poles and just laughing. And how can you not, I'm shaking so bad I'm gonna drop the mic. How can you not want to push through that when there's kids that are they are superheroes. They are the true superheroes, and they are who got me through everything. And I don't know if Shepherd's here. Is he here? I don't know, but that kid and all the kids that go through this crap means so much to me, and I'm so happy to be a part of this organization and to finally give back, because it means a lot. And I can't say more good things about it, but I really want to thank you guys for being a part of this whole mission and being here, and I'm really, really happy to have met you all. And I probably forgot all of your names already because I still have memory lost from it, but yeah, thank you guys.